Today on Down to the Wire, second chance. With the first round matches of the Champions League round of 16 complete, teams look forward to the return leg games for a chance to proceed to the quarters. Today is February 28th, 2014. I'm Andrés Franken, this is Shawn Silva, and this is episode 11 of Down to the Wire. And 3 weeks in a row, we finally did it.
I know.
That's impressive. I don't know how we did this.
We should be rewarded with more subscribers.
Yeah. This week we're going to get back to soccer after being fresh off that Sunday morning gold for Canada. And we're going to talk about the round 16 Champions League. And let's start off with the first matchup. One of the biggest matchups so far. Manchester City and Barcelona getting the impressive away win, 2-0 heading into the matchup at the Camp Nou, and Barcelona looking in pretty good shape for this one.
I think Barca will take this one. I think Man City will put up much of a fight like they did over there. It was a 2-0 score, but they did put up a fight. And I think it will be a good game, but I still think Barca is still going to advance despite Man City putting their best efforts for sure.
This year in the league, only one loss at home against Valencia February 1st. And, you know, it is going to be difficult with those two away goals for Barca. They've got a pretty strong grip on this one. And Pellegrini was banned today for some of the comments he made in the match, after the match, criticizing the referee. I thought that was a little bit harsh, though. Pellegrini doesn't have really a history of speaking out like that. And I don't know how much is going to affect the game, but it's something to keep in mind, I guess, not having your manager there, right? Also on Tuesday we had PSG and Leverkusen, and PSG with the emphatic 4-0 win. Zlatan absolutely fantastic in this game, as he has been all tournament. An away win for PSG. Leverkusen looks like they have absolutely no chance heading home for this one.
I think PSG has been showing their dominance throughout the Champions League so far, especially Zlatan. 10 goals in the Champions League, one behind Ronaldo with the lead at 11. But, yeah, for Leverkusen to have any chance, they have to pull a miracle out of this. On to our next matchup, which is a really interesting one. I think the best matchup so far, Milan and Atletico Madrid.
This one was extremely close. If you look at the stats, it's 51% possession for Milan, 49% for Atletico. Very even game. Same amount of shots for both sides. I believe it was 13 each. Diego Costa getting that critical goal at the very end. That's going to count for so much when they head back to Spain. Milan had a couple of injuries, but you know what? Even with the guys that they had out back, like Christian Zapata, I still think Atletico is going to take this one at home.
This is probably the most even matchup I've seen in the round of 16 so far, and Atletico and Milan aren't that much different in terms of playing style as well. So I look at Atletico with the advantage, obviously playing in Spain, playing at home, to be the difference in this game for sure. Our next game, Arsenal and Bayern Munich.
Arsenal has been pretty good this season, but they've looked a little weak over the past couple of weeks. They haven't really been as strong as they were at the beginning of the year. Bayern, one of the favorites to win it all with the 2-0 away win, and I don't think Arsenal is even going to score, to be honest, once they get to Germany. Munich is just way too strong, and Arsenal has been struggling up front, so Bayern's going to go through.
I think Arsenal might have a chance to score at least one goal and make this somewhat interesting. Of course, Bayern has been one of the stronger teams for the past couple of years, and they are one of the favorites to win it this year. So, yes, I agree that Bayern probably will go through at home, but I think Arsenal will put up much more of a fight, and they probably will score at least one goal.
Moving on to the games this week, that covers it for the games that we had the week before. First matchup on Tuesday, we had Zenit and Dortmund. And Dortmund getting the 4-2 win.
Dortmund, strong team, just like Bayern, coming out of Germany. You know, they are a really good team, and I think Zenit put up a fight, but there was no question that Dortmund was going to win this one, and they are going to go through the quarters for sure.
Moving over to Greece now, Olympiacos getting some people are saying shocking victory over Manchester United 2-0. To me, this wasn't that much of a shocker the way things have been going for Man U this year. It's been an extremely disappointing season, to say the least.
But I think that might be an understatement, the way Man U is expected to perform year in and year out.
Manchester United can get this down at Old Trafford. They just have to pull it together. But Man U is still in there. I don't think they're out just yet.
I don't think they're totally down and out yet, but this has got to be a huge blow to the players' confidence. They're already struggling throughout the whole season. Then to lose 2-0 at Olympiacos of all teams. Not to say Olympiacos is bad, but come on, it's Man United. They have the team that could pull off an easy win against Olympiacos, but they just can't pull it together. Throughout the whole season, they've struggled. Right now, it's a very slim chance they're going to finish in the top 4 in the EPL. So, Champions League's on the line for them, not just winning the trophy this year, but for next year in general, too. Over to our games that were on the Wednesday. You have Galatasaray and Chelsea, and 1-1 final in this one. Pretty even game, but I think Chelsea should have taken it away from home. They didn't. They couldn't pull it off.
Chelsea's been a little bit off the past couple of weeks. Going into this weekend's matchup, they've got Fulham, bottom of the table. It should be an easy win. It's a good chance for them to get their confidence back up and to get ready for the home game against Galatasaray. So even though I think it's going to be close again because Galatasaray has been pretty strong the past couple of years, I think Chelsea's going to pull through.
I think the match difference is going to be Hazard and the way he performs. He's obviously proven to be a big difference in Chelsea's team this year. And he's a huge importance. And against a player like Drogba, who he has to respect, there's a lot of intriguing matchups in this game. But I think the difference in general is going to be the play of Hazard. The final game, Schalke versus Real Madrid. Real Madrid absolutely just destroying them in the away game. Now going over to Madrid, and I don't see Schalke having any chance whatsoever in this game.
Yeah, not at all. Real Madrid absolutely steamrolling them 6-1 in the first game, and there's no way Schalke's going to get past this one at the Bernabeu. So this one, hands down, goes to Madrid.
The big players just being the big players for Madrid, Ronaldo, Bale, and Benzema, 2 goals each in the 6-1 win, and yeah, no, without doubt, Schalke's going to lose this one.
That wraps it up for us this week. Are we back next week? Yeah, we're back next week again, right? Back to hockey, and yeah.
Yep, so don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and like our Facebook page as well.